Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a very quick episode of the Rambling About Wrestling podcast. It is currently Tuesday at 9:20 p.m. and I have NXT on. I was doing some work on the computer, had it on the side, and I think this is something that we need to talk about real quick. I'm watching NXT, and they've been having these teaser videos, and I thought it was a Japanese star that was going to be coming back. They had some cryptic text that would come up on the screen for maybe like 15-20 seconds, give or take. And I really thought it was going to be either Dante Chen in that little group that they've been teasing, or Tama Tonga coming in. Because it was just reported today that Tama Tonga is indeed WWE bound, which is huge news, by the way. I think he's going to be a great star. They'll make him NXT champion. Good Brothers will be tag champs, and they'll have a nice little feud going with AJ Styles on the main roster. But no, they have one segment in the ring with Lyra Valkyria, the women's champion of NXT, and Tatum Paxley, saying they're going after the WWE Women's Tag Team titles against Asuka and Kairi Sane, who are Japanese. So these vignettes could have been about them. No, out comes the one and only Ridge Holland, who comes out, starts talking in the ring. I wasn't really paying attention. I know he's been having a run down there, but like I said, I was doing some work on the side. Lights go out, they play the vignette, and I really thought it was going to be Dante Chen. For some reason, I don't know. But the only reason I had NXT on tonight was because I looked on Twitter and Twitter said, oh, there may be a return on NXT tonight. I said, I wonder who this could possibly be. Let me put it on just in case I miss it. And boy, oh boy, what a freaking surprise this is. Here's my reaction to the chairman, SHAWN SPEARS, not Tye Dillinger. SHAWN SPEARS coming back to NXT. What? 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 This is gigantic. He is one of those few names to jump from AEW back to WWE. And he gets to keep the same gimmick that he had. He's the chairman. He hit Ridge with the chair. They got the lighting. I think this character is what this guy needs to be that main event level talent that I know he can be. When AEW first started up, he had that feud with Cody Rhodes. Knocked him straight in the head. Cody needed the stitches in his head. Or the staples, whatever he got. He bled. That's all that matters. Took a chair shot, unprotected. Now, this chair shot that Ridge Holland got was not to the head. It was to the back. I think it was to the back. If this is the character that Tye Dillinger, SHAWN SPEARS is going to have, this is the perfect opportunity for you to bring him in. You have him feud with Ridge Holland. SHAWN SPEARS could, come into some sort of like bounty hunter kind of gimmick, or he takes everybody out with chairs that have done wrong things. I'm assuming he's going to be a face, taking out the heel Ridge Holland. You take out Holland, you could push Spears in the main event, or he could put somebody over, but the thing is, this is where you need to be careful with him. His whole run in NXT, people loved him. The crowd was always behind this guy. The perfect 10, always behind him. But he always managed to get onto those takeover events to put somebody else over. If you look, I can name, I think, 2 or 3 people that had a match against him. You had Eric Young have a match against Tye Dillinger. You had Andrade have a match against Tye Dillinger. I think you had Bobby Roode against Tye Dillinger. But the thing I'm saying is he was always used to put people over. I think he's given enough. No more putting people over. This is your time to prove that you're a main event level star. And if this run in NXT is what you want, you need to win that title. SHAWN SPEARS, I'm predicting it right now. Not even 10 minutes after he came back, I'm predicting that he will be the NXT champion in a year's time. It just makes sense. Imagine him versus Dragunov. They're going to go hard. And it needs to be a steel cage match or a chairs match or some type of stipulation. I'm so excited. Some type of stipulation where he can use that chair, beat the hell out of Dragunov, win that belt, go on a major run, and then get called back up to the main roster where he can be an even bigger star than before. The crowd loved him already, coming in at number 10 in the Rumble, not once, but almost twice. Even though he got taken out by Sami Zayn before the second appearance. But you get my point. SHAWN SPEARS, no matter which way you're looking, is huge for any company to get. He has his own wrestling training school. He can help behind the scenes. I can't believe this guy left AEW. But, sometimes you're in that position where there's not much left for you to do. You were brought in as one of those names that were former WWE talent that you can push on your TV show that people are going to recognize to help put homegrown people over. Again, that's something he was doing in NXT, putting people over. Now is not the time for him to put people over. He needs to beat Ridge Holland in their one-on-one match. I'm assuming it's going to be happening WrestleMania weekend. They need to get this run right. Don't screw him up. Give him a good theme song. Something catchy like he's had in AEW. He's always had good theme songs, but the theme song and the entrance are going to make this character. If he's the chairman, he needs to be presented like a big deal. And based on how they brought him in today, with the lighting on his attack, they're already off on a perfect run. A perfect 10, I would say. So let's see where this goes. Are you guys excited to see SHAWN SPEARS return to NXT? Let me know in the comments. I felt that this was very important to talk about. Major name coming in, and let's just see how it goes. I have been Nick Pearl. I will see you all on Friday still, where we'll be talking not just the MLW show I'm going to be going to, but also AEW Revolution predictions. And I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to be with a few special guests. You will all find out once you tune in. It's going to be a great time. Thank you all for listening. I will catch you all next time. Let's keep rambling, everybody.